today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I asked last night on my Facebook if you guys had any requests, and a few of you said that you wanted a dark makeup kind of look, so I figured I'd do it in a get ready with me. I'm also in my pajamas, so totally don't mind me if my bra strap pops out because I'm in my pajamas. I think I'll start with the eyes just because it's going to be dark eyeshadow, so I don't want it to fall out all over my cheeks and get in my foundation. So I'll start with the eyes first. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is put some tape on just so I have a nice straight kind of guide, because with dark eyeshadows I'm not very good. I did that way too long. See, it goes all the way to my nose. I'm scared. Ah, there we go. That's better. The first colour I'm going to take is just a colour into the crease. So I'm going to take this soft brown right here. I'll have the name written here so you guys know what colour it is, because I don't want to pull them all out and make a mess. So I'm just going to use this in my crease just to kind of have it as a transition colour. Okay, next I'm going to take that dark burgundy colour like I said at the start. So I'm going to take that all over my lid. This is just going to be my base colour for the look. So it's a really nice deep burgundy kind of colour, and like I said, it looks really good with green eyes. It just kind of brings out the greenness in your eyes, so it's one of my favourites. But like I said, I never really use this palette and I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because I forget I have it, or I don't really know. Now I'm just taking a small dome brush, and I'm going to be using this black here just because it's a bit deeper. But I'm just going to pop this directly into the crease and the outer corner just so it's a little bit darker. There we go. So now I've got that kind of nice crisp line, whereas when I don't have the tape there, I find I just kind of keep blending and all of a sudden it's at my ear. So I like having the tape there just so it kind of creates that nice line. Now I'm just taking this dome brush again, and with whatever eyeshadow that is left on there, I'm just going to drag it under my lash line. I don't want to bring too much colour down here, otherwise it'll get a bit kind of closed off and a bit raccoonish. So just using whatever's left on the brush to kind of connect the colours there. Now I'm just going to do my eyebrows because I look really funny when I have dark eyeshadow on and these thin kind of sparse little brows. So I'm going to do my eyebrows now. And in case you're wondering what I use for my brows, I'm still using my Sleek brow kit, which is definitely my favourite one I've ever used. I don't know why, but my eyebrows are taking so long to grow back because I'm trying to grow them back. See where I just filled in there, whereas that one's very rounded? I'm trying to fill in that little gap there, and it's just taking absolutely forever. So my eyebrows look crap unless I fill them in. Apparently you can put castor oil on your eyebrows and it will help them grow faster, but I don't know if I'm that committed to put oil on my face. Now for my highlight, I'm going to be using my Essence Metal Glam face highlighter, but I like to use this under my brows as well just because it's a nice champagne colour, so it adds a really nice sheen underneath your eyebrow. You can't even see that. Oh, I totally can see it in person, but anyways. Now I'm just going to tightline my eyes. I'm totally doing this in a really weird order, I'm sorry, but I don't know, I'm just kind of taking it as I go. So I'm going to tightline my eyes with my Sleek Twist Up Eye Pencil. So feel like I look like a zombie or something when I do this because I roll my eyes back. And then for something a little bit different, and I know some people are going to be like, ew, that's so gross, but I'm going to be using this dark red lip liner as a waterline liner. So just as a side note, I'm the only person who uses my makeup. I don't use my makeup on anybody else, so this is all just my personal products. So I know some people might find that gross, but it doesn't bother me. But like I said, it's just a deep kind of red, and I think it'll really kind of add to the vampiness of this. Again, like I said, I'm the only one who uses my makeup, so don't go crazy. And there we go. So I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it just kind of adds this really cool vampy look. I'm going to sharpen this before I forget, so when I use it on my lips, I'm not putting my eyeballs over my lips. Just as a side note, have any of you ever done that before? Have you ever used your lip liner as an eyeliner? Because I feel like I do it all the time, but I never see people do it, which I know you're not supposed to, but it's my makeup, so whatever. And then to finish up, I'm going to put some mascara on. I'm also going to put eyelashes on after this, but this is just to kind of prep my eyelashes so they blend in with the false lashes a bit better. And the mascara I'm using is the Revlon Photoready 3D volume, which I pretty much use this every day now. I used to hate it when I first got it, but now I really like it. I'm going to put on some false lashes. So the ones that I'm going to be using are by Ivory Lash. So I had these sent to me a couple of weeks ago, and I've never used mink lashes before. I've always used the really cheap ones, the really artificial ones. Like I said, I've never tried them before, and I really wanted to see if they're worth the money. So these are the ones that I'm going to be using, and I don't know if you can tell, but they're really wispy towards the inner corner, and then on the outer corner they're a lot thicker, so it gives you that really elongated cat eye look. So those are the ones I'm going to be using, and they're called Burlesque. I'm actually going to change them out because I think they're a bit too long for this eye makeup look. I think it covers it up a bit too much. So these are the ones that I'm going to use. They're Ivory Lash again, and they're called Hey Lover. So definitely a lot shorter and a lot more natural. I think these are actually from their natural line, so definitely a lot more easier to wear, and I think they'll look a bit better just because they're not as long. And actually, just as a side note, so I just trimmed these eyelashes, and with the little offcuts that you get, so I cut off that much. Try and keep these if you can, because I don't know if you can see, but they're great to put on the outer corner just for everyday use. Don't waste them, keep them in a little container, and then just pop them on your outer corner. And then so for an everyday kind of use, I don't know if you can see that little bit there, but it just adds a little bit. So I always keep mine. That's a little tip for you. Okay, now take two. So the glue is still drying, but that's how the lashes called Hey Lover look. So definitely a lot better than the last pair. They don't cover up the eye makeup as much, and yes, like I said, it's still drying, but you can kind of see how much better that looks. Now that eyelashes are finally on, they're all dry and everything, so that's how it looks with the eyelashes on now. Like I said, those ones are called Hey Lover, so definitely a much softer look. But now I'm going to finally do my face, so I'm going to be using the Beauty Essentials BB Cream in Fair to Medium. So I got this in my massive Priceline skincare haul, which I did a couple of weeks ago, and I have not used this yet, so I figured today would be a good time. Oh my god, it looks very orange. I figured today would be a good time to use it, but like I just said, it looks very orange, so... Oh, that's not too bad, I guess. I'm just being paranoid. I finished applying the BB cream to half of my face, so that's the one that I use. So I've only applied it to this side of my face and not this side. So you can already see this side is a lot brighter. It has a lot more coverage to it, but it's not definitely a foundation, so it doesn't look too heavy on the skin. I actually quite like the finish it gives too, because it fills in all my pores around this area here, which they are quite large, and it just fills them in really nicely and makes it look like skin. So this is a very, very nice BB cream. So that's what it looks like if you haven't seen it before, but I think it only cost me like $3 as well, which is crazy. So that's how it looks on my skin on that side compared to that side. So I don't have a lot to cover, but it does look very, very nice when you compare. And like I said, this was only like $3 something, so that's crazy. I think this might be a new favorite of mine, but we'll see when I use it a bit more. Okay, so that's with the face completely done, and like I said, this BB cream is amazing. I really, really like it, considering, like I said, it paid $3. So very, very, very nice on the skin. It just sits very nicely. Doesn't kind of crease everywhere, but it does sink into the skin so you don't look cakey. I don't know, I really, really like this. So I will be giving this more of a shot. I will be putting it on top of my drawer, so I keep using it because it's very good. I was going to put concealer on, but honestly that BB cream has kind of brightened my skin enough that I don't think I really need it. Like, even when I look down, I have the tiniest bit of shadow here, but I don't think I really need to put on a concealer, so I'm going to totally skip that. Actually, while I've got my bronzer out, I'll quickly apply it to my cheeks. I don't think I'm going to go with a blush or anything, just because there's a whole lot going on the face, so I'll just use my bronzer to warm up the face a bit and add a bit of definition, which is normally what I do every day. I don't think I wear blush very often. I just kind of do a bit of bronzer so you get that nice little finish like that. I just think that's enough to warm up my face, and plus I like when I have warm colours on my face, because again, green eyes look best with warm kind of colours. So I don't know, but that's what I'm doing now. I feel like I have to explain everything, but I don't really need to because you guys can see it, so sorry if I'm rambling. It's now time to finish up with the lips, and originally I was thinking of going with a darkish kind of colour, but I think I'll go towards a dark nude, so not something that I normally wear where it's very bright and light. I think I'll go with a bit of a darker one so it kind of offsets the entire look, but I don't think I'll go too dark with lips, otherwise I'll look a bit gothic. So the lip combo that I'm going to be using is the Essence Barely There lipstick, which, as you can see, it's a dark nude. It's more very browny toned. It looks very nice on all skin tones I've found, so more of a dark kind of browny nude. I'm going to line my lips with this lip liner, which is Natural by NYX. So just something very dark, but not too dark so that it offsets the entire look and kind of brings it all together. I don't want to go with a light nude, otherwise it might make my lips look kind of dead compared to the dark eyes. So that's the idea. Let's see how it turns out. But anyways, that's the entire look all together. So I really personally like it. I think that it is very flattering, like I said, on green eyes. It's just a really nice, soft kind of smoky eye. It's not too harsh where you have the black or anything like that, and with the darker kind of brown lips, it's not too clubbing kind of look, if that makes sense, because a lot of people will go with really dark eyes and really light lips, whereas if you kind of keep it all in the same kind of tones, it makes it nice and soft and kind of uniform. So.